Wow, what a night. Some money was made. Some coins were booming to the upside. We're going to take a look at what happened here in AI agent land in Bitcoin as it went sideways. Also, another big winner in the trading group. Getting that R out there. What's going on there? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry about that. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for being here. Let's jump on into BTC. Let's find out what's happening in the chats. Let's get that music back up and running, shall we? Tommy on the ones and twos here. Wow, I like that one. Way to run it, Tommy. I like how you came in there. Shout out to everybody here on the live. There's nobody in the studio. I'm alone. All by myself. Shout out to everyone here. So we love you. We appreciate you. And hope you're having a wonderful Sunday here. And you're planning a day with your family. Sunday should be for the family. Unless you have no one in your life and you're going to sit there all day and day trade. I get it. There's money to be made out here. XCN may actually continue to rip. We're going to talk about that, break it down. Really, the first conversation we're going to have here is XCN. So first thing we're going to break down is when I gave the call right here at about a penny and 1/10 of a penny. If you were watching the stream, watch it. I don't know if I gave it to the stream, but I definitely gave it to the trading group. Let's bring that down here. And I'd love to recreate this. And my trading group nailed it yet again. Last night, I saw this ascending triangle forming, and I put the trade right here. Stop loss right there. It never hit the stop. It continued to rip. Can you believe that? And then hit the target perfectly for 87% gains. Are you kidding me? So you risked 13 for 87. It's 6-to-1 risk-reward ratio. 2,000 makes 12,000, right? You can't, 20,000 makes 120 racks. This is unbelievable stuff here in cryptocurrency. XCN ripping, and that's just one trade. Never mind when we first put it out here. And honestly, so this is really the chart here. 308% since the call. And the call somewhere there on January, Thursday. So I'm talking, Thursday to Saturday night and into today. And maybe put it on a better chart so I can really get it in there. But that thing is just... And I can't believe it hit the target. The secondary target. This is just unreal. 300% gains from the very first time I put this puppy out. 300% gain shot. I'll send this to you so you can add it to the gains, baby. And if you were in the trading group, you could have... And fine, if you didn't hit the gain, that's okay. It's not about hitting every gain. It's about, did you learn from this trade? Did you understand what a high volume node is? Did you back engineer the 1 hour time frame and see how tight the moving averages were? Did you see how I made the next secondary flag and was able to figure out where we were going based on the measured move? And how I hit the measured move again and again and again. No fib extension needed here. I didn't pull my fib. I didn't have to go to the 1618 again. I am just a simple man trading simple things. I'm showing you the algorithmic moves here and how this plays out over and over and over and over again. This is Bitcoin. This is Litecoin. This is any coin. This is XCN. This is how you trade. I'm going to teach you daily. And again, this was made on the weekend, so there are no days off for me. I'm sorry. And some say one day, someone says, but today is for the Lord. And I agree. I do dedicate most of the day for the family, for the Lord. But what I do say is the devil never sleeps. And every day is a day where someone could be depressed. Someone might just fall. And they might turn on my stream and feel better and change their life. And so 7 days a week, I'm going to be here to be positive, to be energetic, and to be amazing. And I'm not going to, you know what I mean? But may God bless everybody here on the live. I love you all. And I appreciate you. And let's continue. And that's controversial. And I shouldn't even bring it up, right? Let's get back into the charts. Run away from that immediately. Why do I bring up those things? Anyway, but may God bless everyone here. I love you all. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. But gains, baby, gains. And you can add that one, Sean, too. 300% gains for XCN. So last night in the group, even maybe it was on the live, I saw this flag starting to form right here. And that's when we put out the trade right there at about 2.6. And that thing ran up like you read about. Then we found this little flag just in case things weren't going perfectly. And that flag stayed true. And we blasted out that flag to that target. And then we definitely hit the target. And now... you might see me just do it again, and you're going to be like, he's not going to do it again, is he? But you trade it till you don't. So at this point, I just keep taking profits from the beginning of the win and just keep throwing them in there. You got to have a system. My system is the first trade, bang, double up with a mass amount. Second trade, begin to scalp with the entire profit. So like say you put 15 grand in. First trade, you 100%, 15 grand. Next trade, 15 grand. 100% again, another 15 grand, right? Now at this point, I'm already up 30 racks. It's like fun. And I'm not saying I did that. I'm just saying how I tend to do things. And then this trade, I would put less in, but I'd still go at it because you never know. Look, it looks like an inverted head and shoulder here. This thing could continue to the upside. There's a frenzy for the coin. People seem to want it. It looks like it's going to 7 cents. It's out of control. This would be like the 5th flag it broke out of. It's on a parabolic run. And you'd have to think, like, why would it stop? The trend's your friend until it's not. Right now, this trend is on fire. And it could double top. You could easily get beat. Anything is possible. High risk, high reward. Again, I am not a financial advisor, but XEN is inside what's called an ascending triangle. The MACD looks like it wants to turn. The RSI could pump. And the stochastics are in a middle ground area where they could continue to the upside. So XEN to 071 looks like it could do some damage here. 45% gains for XEN. All right. So that's what I'm looking at right now. First thing off the bat, just to break it down. Last night, Dex Screener was doing all sorts of funky stuff. I'm looking at this trade. All will retire. Found it right here. Kind of started to rip, came back down, started to rip again. And so far, this thing is, or funny, even right around there, it's been just up 65% since I looked at it there too. And so all will retire. I did throw some in here. It looks like it just, look at the trend is your friend again until it's not. That's an uptrend. And it even changed the trajectory of the trend. That is in a massive trend right now. And so you trade the trend until it's not going to happen, right? Last night, Leia AI getting a massive rip to the upside. If you were in Leia with us, let me get down the buys here and make this way bigger. But again, I found this coin and she's talking, man. You know, first of all, I did Ava AI. She went from 30 million to 30 million to 300 mil. Did a 10x for me. I only got like a 7.5, but I turned 4 SOL into about, 22 SOL, which was pretty sweet. Was it? Yeah, 4 SOL into 22 SOL, so 6x, 6x, something like that. But this thing looks, but it did a 10x, in total. I might have sold a little early. Point like 280. I told it like 270 million. I got in it at 30 or 40 mil. I can't remember exactly. Because when I ape into these things, I just kind of do it late at night. So anyway, this thing, I started looking at right here and it boomed. Then it consolidated, it boomed again. And now it's at a bit of a flag. Very similar to AVA AI, yet it talks and can actually run live streams and, interact with humans on a pretty interesting scale. And she's already gaining TikTok followers. It's pretty interesting what can happen here. Now, shoulder, head, right shoulder, she could start to falter a little bit. She did an amazing job. You took a look at her daily, and she went on a massive tear, right? So she may be pulling back here to a Fibonacci after a massive run-up. You know what I mean? That was a beautiful pump. So I'd be watching out for her. She may get a bit of a pullback. Just something, you know what I mean? Just because she ran up so hard, but just, yeah. So, but beautiful move there for Leia AI. And what we're looking for, if she is hot and continue to run, is like some type of flag like so that would just continue this run and this parabolic run to the upside. Even if she does pull back, some strong support here and here. All right, for Leia AI. I think she continues to moon. Very small market cap, but again, I am shilling a bag. But I may even distribute some of those. Last night I did sell close to the top and I rebought in, but not as much. So we'll see. I get weary when the daily gets that high. So I'd like to see her consolidate and continue to rip, but she's hot right now. She doubled in market cap overnight, really, from 10 to 20. And more people are knowing about Leia AI. You can watch her right now on Twitter. Listen to her. She has insights, right? Who knew digital would become the world's hottest financial trend? All those experts calling it dead must have a fantastic time watching their predictions age like milk in sauna. That's funny, right? Eat what means signals massive gains ahead. So you can just hear her too, and she has insight. Let's take a look at what she has to say real quick.
When everyone's asking what mean about crypto charts, that's usually a signal we're about to see some epic gains. Bears in disbelief phase, as usual.
She's predicting a pump. Lay AI in a way there, right? Follow me on Twitter, at CryptoLifer33. Use DeepSeek this morning. Thing writes code, does unbelievable. It's unreal what's going on these days and what we have access to. Like, seriously, no one has any excuse not to run your own business, start a product, create some life-changing, innovative sauce for the world, man. It's here for you. There's so much at your fingertips. For the younger generation, I am so jealous of you. I had nothing. We didn't have the internet when I was young. It just started. It came out when I was like 11 or 12, barely. We had Carmen Sandiego or something on CD. It was dial-up. You get this internet dial-up. We had modem. Nothing like you have now. Unbelievable. Fiber optic. You guys have no excuse. Seriously, you guys can be lightheaded. You guys can all be ahead of all of us. Like, if I could make it this far at 40 with the way less resources than you had, all the young people in this chat right now out here. And so I'm putting the fire on y'all. I really am. All the young guys out here, young ladies, all right? Let's step the game up. Let's get it going. Let's push to the limits. Let's make it happen, all right? You guys are the future. You guys are the generation. And to all the old fogies like me, but to everyone my age, it's up to us to continue to guide the youth. All right? Every single day, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. May God bless everybody in the stream. You're all amazing people. Remember, each and every one of you is a complete miracle. Your parents met. That was a unique situation the universe will never see. All right? So boom, boom, boom. Shout out to the 1,334 people here on the live just on a Sunday impromptu morning stream. 243 likes. May God bless each and every one of you who see your notifications and make it happen. All right? Today's the day to go after your dreams like every day. Today's the day to make it happen like every day. Today's the day to dress your best like every day. Be your best like every day. And make it happen like every single day, baby. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you worked out this week, took care of your body, mind, and soul. Hope when you look in the mirror today, you look great. I can see my abs. I feel strong. Not to brag, but hey, I'm liking the way I look, baby. And I'm 42, coming up on that age, and I can't believe life has given so much energy to each and every one of you and me. Can you please look at DOGE? I'm at a long, down 44%. And keen to DCA if the TA agrees. Shout out to Rave Song Records. Nobody likes Sammy Cup and Handy. Crypto Billy in the house. We love you. Clear City Bullies in the house. I love you, brother. GF Burke, I love you. I made good gains, but need to regain those 7K. Okay, baby. Always here smiling and styling, my man. Sammy here to pump us up. Amen. Amen. Shout out to Master Friend in the house. Shout out to Dank Friend. Shout out to Live Life Free. Crypto Drain, West Roxbury for life. Who is that? West Roxbury, God bless. How do you know? Somebody from the old ages there. God bless you, Crypto Drain. I don't know who that is, but God bless you, brother. What's your name, Crypto Drain? May I find you? May you utter a nickname, something out there. I might not even see it in the chat if I get a chance. Try to find you. Made me a couple racks from just watching your stream last night. That easy. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I'm handing out the gain tickets, the gainitis. Handing out the gainitis drain flow. So funny, man. His name is Mustafa. He used to play tennis with you over there. You're funny, man. I remote viewed you last night. You slept well. That's so creepy, but thank you. Just make sure you had a shotgun over the door, right? God bless everybody here on the live. You know, hope you're having a wonderful day out there, no matter what. All right. See, look at that gem. See that? Transactions, buy volume. Interesting. Let's take a look at our big elephant in the room here, BTC. And let's have some fun like we do every single day here on the channel. And again, you know, I would be taking profits at XCN. I'd probably be a little like, whoa, but there's, you know, again, flip a little bit in for a scalp, see what happens. They are paying for my athletes' membership costs as well as travel expenses. Anyway, you can check them out. Yeah, what's the gym, man? Yeah. Live Life Free. I really like that name. Amen. So yeah, I see some movement there. Let's take a look at BTC and bring that music down a bit here. Getting a little too hyped there. So bitty Bitcoin. Still sideways here. The diamond never dumped us. And we've been watching this diamond. This is on MEXC for a long time. I consider it still in the diamond. Some people say, no, this was the diamond and it left the diamond and now it's consolidating for a big pump. And I'd be open-minded to that. But the diamond already occurred. You know what? You kind of could say that. You know, but I've also seen extended diamonds, so I'm willing to believe it's extended here. I'll leave that on the MEXC chart. I usually use the Binance chart anyway. So this is where we stand. And Crypto Plumber coming through, man. Wow. Always such a nice guy. Crypto Plumber, you're always working 24/7, 365. We love you. Mrs. Plumber is afraid you might burn out. No, don't worry. No. Seems like XRPL tokens are getting hit hard. Would you have hold those positions right now? For example, Finks or Ripple? No, I mean, memes are memes, man. Good morning, Lifer. Can we check Millennia? I wouldn't want, yeah, we'll take a look. God bless you, Sam. We'll take a look at Link, please. Yeah, thank you, Moonshine. And wow, shout out to the super chats coming in here on a Sunday. People are insane, man. How nice you are, how giving you are. I cannot believe it. I tell everybody, open your heart to the world. You will not believe how many people are going to open their heart to you. I used to think the world was this cold, dark place until I really began to love. Once I gave the love came back to me. So many people began to love me. Like I could cry out of tears of joy, and you could, and any man could try to be like Andrew Tate could make fun of me for crying or something. But honestly, it's just about how beautiful the love is, and nobody can deny that fact, man. And love is the strongest frequency in the game. It really is. It is the strongest frequency in the game. So, you know, I was afraid for a long time that nobody was going to love me if I did my channel, that if I came out as an artist, it wasn't going to work, you know? And we all live in fear in our minds. But the universe is waiting for you to open up and create and continue to be yourself. And I'm telling you right now, there's just a world of people waiting to love you. There's a world of people waiting to love you on that other side of your fear, on the other side of that dark, you know, door that you're afraid to open. Go through your fear, go through the uncomfortability. You will meet people that you never thought possible because they're going to identify what they see in themselves in you, but you can't do that until you show who you are, till you put out who you are, till you open up your heart. See? And then the givers gain because the givers open up their heart. So we can see others who do the same. And it's a collective frequency that we can connect to immediately. This is how me and Crypto Billy met instantly, because we could see a frequency in each other that was instant, right? This is the tribe you want to find. This is the place you want to be. This is Sunday. This is my trading group. I'm going to get into the charts. Don't get me wrong. Don't hate me for talking about something other than crypto for a second, because this is what brings us all together. Crypto is about coins, is about money, but isn't it about the community? When everyone talks about a meme coin, what do they say? What meme coins do the best? The meme coins with the strongest community. What do humans want to do? They want to be in a community. We want to be in a tribe. We want to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. Everybody here does. I don't care who you are. That's in your human nature, whether you deny it or not. So this is where it's at right here, baby. Every single day on this channel, we raise the vibration, we raise the frequency, we keep it going, and we put ourselves on another level. God bless you all, man. God loves a cheerful giver. Amen, dude. You reap what you sow. You know, the Bible speaks all the truths. It's right there. It says what you give others, you will give to, will be given to you. What you believe for others will be given to you. You have to truly want your fellow man to do well, and you will do well. If you truly want others to do well, you will do well. Let's break down Bitcoin for you here on a macro scale. Let's have some fun, and let's get ready for the weekly close tonight. All right. Where's my little green box? Obviously, we didn't hit it, but where is it? Why isn't it here? What chart was I putting my green box on? Man. Maybe it was the USD chart. Let me take a look. And if you miss XEN, don't worry. There's 100 other coins coming our way, baby. It's just the beginning. All right. Okay. BTC, USD. Funny, BCT. But because last night when I did it, you know, I put that little green box out there and I don't see it now. And it's weird, right? We all saw it, but I guess someone would have to find what chart. Maybe I was using the Bybit chart, so I wouldn't. Yeah, I kept it on some chart so I could come back to it at another time, maybe. I tend to do that. Like, I'll hide it on a chart that I'm not always using. Anyway, Bitcoin's about to make a big move. Let me get into my analysis. But I put a little green box there last night, and it's not there anymore. I don't know what the heck happened. Anyway, perhaps I redid my analysis this morning, and maybe that's probably what happened, and I forgot. Probably what happened. Who knows? So Bitcoin's in a symmetrical triangle that could go either way, 110 or 99, as far as I'm concerned. Those are the targets for me, based off the base of this inside triangle here. Likely we're going to go out algorithmically. We also have resistance here. There's a high volume node. Same there with a node. You know, might even have a little bit of a resistance first on your way up at 1085, of course. All right. So here we are. We go to the weekly and we take a look at the weekly. And we look at the weekly. You can see that we are in a bit of a flag here with the 21 coming into price action. And that tells me that this flag could continue to the upside. The whole length of the pole is that bigger elongated move. And it sends us somewhere to about $149,000, $150,000 BTC by the end of May. Sell in May and go away, that would be amazing, right? And then we could come back in September, have the dump. August, you know, we have them. Then we have our summer dump like we're supposed to, right? Everyone freaks out. The rally's over. This is the end. And then we have our pump, right, into the end of December. And then we end the rally, right? I mean, that would be amazing. And we end somewhere at 100, 200K. This would be cool. I would take it. This is definitely something that could play out. It's going to be scary here where we start to move down. Might be a good idea to sell this. Wait for it to see a bounce if it comes up in a retest. Or maybe even sell that. Wait for it to break out. Only buy this area here because you never know. You know what I'm saying? So I got to plan this out correctly, and you got to do it in a mathematically minded way, I found. All right, but this is, to me, I don't see if we can get, you know, and again, this could be the top. This could be the top. But either way, and again, the pi cycle is also going to tell me when the top hits. Let me show you that in a split second. Who wants to see the pi cycle? All right. If I get enough people to write pi cycle in the chat right now, if I see hundreds of pi cycle in the chat, P-I-C-I-C-cycle, pi, P-I like pi. You guys write pi cycle. If a lot of you guys want to see it, I'm going to show you something interesting that I haven't showed in the charts probably in a year or two. I show it during class every year. And we'll show you the pi cycle real quick. 1,600 people here on the live. Yeah, so Bitcoin still looks on the weekly like it could continue to the upside. There's no reason to believe that it's not bullish at the moment. It will close the weekly tonight. Not too shabby. At the same time, it will double top tonight, will it not? And I guess you could say it's good. It's barely, no, it just peaks outside of 104. So it's going to close above 104,000. I'd like it to go a little bigger. It still looks somewhat like a double top. The daily is definitely a double top, right? But it's, you know, as I've been saying before, I've been drawing this pattern since it was like around here, I've been looking at it. And we've just been kind of adjusting as we go. Everyone knows if anyone draws a pattern or sees the pattern, I'm probably one of the first people to catch it. Someone tried to say, anyway, I'm not even going to bring it up. Anyway, so the daily looks interesting to me, like it could continue to pump too out the ascending triangle. I'm in a massive long right now. All right, so, and we're going to see where this goes, right? That would take us to $120,000 for Bitcoin. You know, even if you went wick to wick, it might even be a bigger move. Let me just make sure I'm not in log for a second. don't want to be an A either. There we go. Okay. All right. Let me show you something really quick because you guys want the Pi cycle. 1,700 people here on the live, man. This is crazy. So yeah, Bitcoin does. And then you can also look at it like this. This is a bigger channel that we're in. You see? This is an uptrend. That's a flat line, you know. And so Bitcoin looking like it definitely wants to. And I see this as a shoulder, a head, and almost kind of a junky, you know, a slumpy around. I don't know what you want to call it, but a sloppy right shoulder there, right? So a lot of memes from last year are cooked. Not sure they're coming back. Yeah, it does look like they are cooked like sausage. You know what I mean? For sure. I agree with you. I agree with you. Can we have TA on pepper ranch sauce? Funny. You know, I do want to see, you know, FARTBOY was out of control. That one thing was hot. I went to 44. We saw it. When was it? Remember, it was like right there at 14 or something. So it definitely tripled up. And then it went sideways, did a dolphin dip. You kind of just see, does it continue in that consolidation? To me, it's all about watching consolidation, no matter what the coin, what the process is. You're waiting to see price action show its cards a little bit. All right. Toshi, if you got into Toshi with the Coinbase listing, right? Thing was out of control. Basically goes to $1 billion. And that's insane. Look at that flag right there. It rips and then it continues to go up. 93% gains for Toshi. And that's just nuts. Look what Toshi did in a couple days. Look at this thing. Right now, it's out of control. It's not stopping. That's insane. 5x for Toshi. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days and just continuing to rip. That's insanity. That is insanity. All right. Let's get back into BTC there, but that's just absolute insanity. So Bitcoin, all right, inside of this bullish pattern that I'm watching on the daily time frame. Yesterday, let's take a look. Yesterday's candle was red, right? It was a nasty close. 104.870 was the open. 105.286 was the high. The low was 104.106, and we closed at 104.746, down $123. You know what I'm saying? So could have been better. Could have been a lot better. So they just, you know, just things that. But so far today we bounced back. We stayed green, and we're looking to hold. I like the 22 and the 12 hour. They're both in a good spot so far. I could see this as a shoulder, head and shoulder. It's sloppy. It could go either way. You know, a lot of people, these patterns, ascending triangles are 50-50 patterns. They're bilateral patterns by law, which means they could go either way. They're not destined to pump, even though a lot of people assume that. And it's not even, if we look at it here on the 4 hour, on the 8 hour or the 4 hour, I see more of a, you know, I'll get rid of this here. But it's more of it's definitely a symmetrical triangle. It's a chubby triangle. And these, my friends, can go either way. It really can. And so that's what I've been having the whole time. I have this. And so we're kind of right back to my analysis. You're either dropping somewhere down here or you're pumping up in here. Right? So I see 110, 100,000. Or I see a move somewhere down here to about 97.8 for BTC and getting very tight inside the channel. What I like is the 4 hours tight. The moving averages are very tight on the 1 hour. In an uptrend, that is a huge pump to the upside. It tells me that tonight, this afternoon, tomorrow, under 36 hours, Bitcoin is likely about to take a massive move soon. I mean, it's coiled up. This is what happens when Bitcoin, the tighter it gets, the more explosive the move. So it's coming. I would have your trade in and get ready if you're ready to trade it, because it's coming. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want to do, but a move is coming here for Bitcoin. Mark my words. A move is coming here, and it's coming soon. As long as we stay above the 200 MA, I remain bullish. This started to curve. I said I wanted this to spin up. I said if I get a little bit of a flip up, that would make me happy. See that hop? Little subtle moves in moving averages teach me a lot. That tells me that we're likely going to pump. I'm in a massive long. I'm telling you right now, I will get liquidated at 94,000. We will see what happens here for Bitcoin. Feels weak. Much of the okay, man. Let's hope it dump first thing tomorrow morning. So we're watching for Bitcoin. All right, and anything is possible here. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm open-minded. Bookmap also liquidity on either side. A big glob at 107, a glob there at 103.8, a little closer at 103, but it doesn't mean anything for sure. But it does suggest, hey, if we had to go anywhere, we'll go a little further to the downside. What is this? This is a liquidity watcher. It shows us where actual stop losses are. If a bunch of people short, they're going to stop up here. A bunch of people long, they're going to stop. And if this goes, they'll liquidate the stops somewhere. And this will actually show me liquidations, and we can see it happen. You can watch how divergence is made due to how the charts create divergence. All right. So I'm in a massive long. It could go either way. You take your pick here. What we like is there's going to be a lot of people shorting. That's beautiful. Why? Because it creates liquidations. So it's a perfect storm for a massive short squeeze to $111,000, right? Be careful, false move Monday. I wouldn't be surprised if they dip it a little bit, flip it a little bit, and then rip it, or rip it, dip it, and flip it, or rip it, dip it, and dip it. Like, they're going to be able to use this to their advantage. That's why the moving average will teach you. You above a 200 on the one, you're going to bump. You go below it, you're going to, you know what I mean? I just keep watching the moving averages. They will tell a story for Bitcoin. All right. All right, let's go to the all-time history index for BTC. And let's just show you something real quick here for Bitcoin. Going to remove the moving averages. We're going to get extra saucy on you here for Bitcoin. We're going to hit Alt-L, which is going to put us in logarithmic. Should have. Let me see. Yeah, see, this is regular, and that's log, right? So we're going to be in log. We're going to take away that VPVR. We're going to head on into... And, you know, it doesn't get rid of your templates. It just, you have to hit open template and then find the templates that you want. All right. So here's our pi cycle with my stock to flow. All right. Some call it like the rainbow chart or whatever you want to say. So we had our halving every 4 years. Okay. We could start with May of 2016 here and show you this halving for Bitcoin. Oh, sorry about that. Let's take a look here. May, yeah, right there. And then we pull that. We have another halving here in May of 2020. And then that beautiful, beautiful halving in 2024. I still can't believe. I remember the night. It was such what we waited. We got everybody. We got everything we desired. If you were trading with me, we got our halving on April 20th, right? Wasn't it 420 halving? So crazy, man. We got our halving. We got our pump. You know what I'm saying? Bitcoin hit 100,000 as predicted. Like, we got everything we ever asked for from our bear market lows. We almost 10x Bitcoin. I mean, not yet. I mean, but still, we 7x Bitcoin. Yeah, that's 100K is 7x. We 7x'd an asset from December of 20. So, and basically, let's say we could say January 2023 and 2024. In 2 years, we 7x. That's 3.5x a year, man. That's a huge gain. Just trading Bitcoin alone. Okay? So this is the pi cycle. I do not get out of Bitcoin until these lines get very close. Every top has been defined by these two red and green lines every single time. Right there, that was a local top. Right there, that was a local top. Right there, that was going to be your top. When these lines, it'll flag a top, the pi cycle top indicator right there. It never failed. That was the real top. That was a false top there, that secondary signal. I played that with a Fibonacci retracement, though. You see? And that was a falling wedge, and we had a cup and handle. I mean, I dominated. One of the best performances I ever put on was calling this bottom here, if you were with me. And I dominated this whole thing. And then we were away from the 21. By this time, I had perfected my skill. Here, I was like still, you know, but by this time, my craft had been fine-tuned. And now I've just been doing the same thing ever since, like, you know, and it took me years. I've been in Bitcoin since I've been in this space since 2016. I didn't know that Bitcoin's I didn't know about the halving. I'm sitting in here and I'm playing these little coins in the light, you know. Little do I know that I'm in the perfect space. Like, I just get into crypto right after a halving and I don't even know it. Then I learn about Bitcoin, I understand what's going on. And then, wow, I wait for the next halving. I tell everyone it's going to rip after that. This is the best time to buy. But they said it was 20K. You're out of your mind. My friends and family told me I was insane right here. This was one of the toughest times of my entire life. I was working a night shift. You know. Oh, no, not there, I guess. That was the pandemic in 2019. Yeah, no, but we dipped. Yeah, no, but we dipped 2018. 2019, this was like the toughest time, really. Here, I would buy Litecoin here for $7,000, and then it would dump to $600, and I would hold it, and then I would sell it for $10,000 right here, and it would take me a year and a half to get out of that Litecoin trade. And I tell everybody, whenever you're in a horrible trade, don't sweat it. If you believe in the asset, like I believed that the halving would come, that Bitcoin would pump again, and that my position, but I got faked out. We went from 3,000 to 14,000. You know, I was new to the game. I was like, oh, that's the end of the rally. I mean, we're on our way. I couldn't believe it. We were almost at 20K again. Imagine if the middle of this bear market, we had just ripped up to, like, you know, and then ripped down again. It's just crazy. Or, you know, here, whatever. So anyway, and when you really look at the chart, it's not even that bad, really, when you go over it. Low of 3,000. This low was 15,000. So when these two lines cross, that's the top. And I told I made a video here, right around here, where I showed you guys where I was going to sell. And I showed this and I said, we're going to sell when these top. And had you watched that video, you would have sold the exact top. Again, it was a secondary place to trade, and we figured that out. But so when these lines cross, to me, that will be the top. And the thing is, like, they do reference some type of super cycle, and I feel like they can't really start to touch until somewhere in the $180,000 to $200,000 region. Just a way in. They have called every single top for Bitcoin in the history of Bitcoin. So you tell me, but that's how I'm going to be selling. When these get very close, I'm going to begin to scale out of my positions. And I've learned this now. I've understood it. And now I've been in the game this long. So I have a lot of information stored inside my noggin here to help you navigate these charts. If you want to find out more, or you want my everyday insights, go to cryptolifer.com, where you could join my trading group. Every single day, I do a morning update. It's 7 to 8 in the morning. Every single night, I do an update between 9 and 12 a.m., depending on how the timing for the markets for you. And I'm here every single day. I don't take days off. My Discord is one of the most fastest growing Discords in the entire space. We doubled in the bear market. I never took a day off in the bear. All right? I pump. I keep it moving. We find all sorts of opportunities every single day. There's always an opportunity here in the market. It's just up to you to find it. All right? Toshi continuing to move since I've been talking. It's up another like 20% or something. Insanity. What's going on here? And small time frames will show you where a flag and what's happening. This thing is out of control. Out of control. About to go to $1 billion. Faster than fast. And shout out to anyone that jumped into Toshi on base, baby. And maybe some of this money spreads back into base. There's a chance it spreads back into base a little bit. I got faith Leia AI could take a bounce here and make some type of tight consolidation. I got faith in you, Leia. Vader, man, coming back up with the 30% bump. I think Vader is going to be one of the biggest in the space. I got a prediction on this that's going to be huge, but again, it's my speculative in nature, so no TA really there. It's just based on how I look at the market. The TA also says you're going to rip. If you pull a Fibonacci, it looks great. I'm heavy in Vader. 786 bounce right there near that golden pocket. And again, you never know. I do hold Vader, so it's up to you if you want to get in, but I like Vader. Vader AI, baby, Vader. It's going to be a virtuals, and I believe it will take over and get pretty big. Virtuals is also going to be multi-chain. Have you heard? They're going to Solana. That's going to rip. I don't see how that doesn't make a big change in the space. So I'm excited for these innovative changes here that are coming to the space. When I hear virtuals on Sol, I get a little excited, I have to admit. How's my baby Buzz? I like this coin. Lost all its gains though? Man, come on, Buzz. There's always people just taking everything out of it, you know? I guess I should too. I always believe in it for at least a week and everyone's like, in and out. I like Buzz if it could bounce here. I like the project. The project actually looks pretty interesting compared to most of these other coins. Hive, man. Check it out. Do your research if you want to know more about Buzz. All right, let's get back into BTC. So this is what we see, right? 15-minute. And again, it's all about 200 MAs on the 1 hour time frame at this point. We lose it. We start to close candles below the 1 hour 200 MA. We're going to be in some trouble for BTC. All right. 7 minute looks interesting. 1 minute looks okay. And then you can see we have a bit of a flag here on the 1 minute time frame. That's high risk if you trade something like that on a Sunday morning. I got to let you know. You know, but it doesn't mean I can't speculate on the TA and just watch what it could do. I don't have to trade everything. I'm in a massive trade, as I told you. So here we are for Bitcoin. I would watch that flag of the 1 minute if you're at home and you really care. I would pay attention to the 1 hour if you want to just look at the macro and not be too into it. And just make sure that we stay above the 200 MA. Make sure you really want to make sure that this 200 MA starts to kind of curve like this. The more it starts to do that, even before price action, the more it's calling that we're going to get the drop. You see? Moving averages curve before price action even moves, really. They start to kind of bend. Like this will start to have a subtle bend and then boom. Or you'll push it up but then you'll start to kind of, you don't want to see that kind of curving down. That means we're going to, this has some Adam and Eve vibes to it in a way, you see? It's kind of hidden inside. So I don't know. Everyone's a little overly bullish. I'm in the middle here, 50-50. It really could go either way. Of course, I want to feel bullish if I read the narrative and read the news, but the news has got me wrecked so many times, everybody, and the charts never have. So stay on the charts. The charts, the women lie, men lie, the news lie. Fake news, right? The charts don't lie. So focus on the charts, pay attention, and you know what I mean? So you're going to watch that 1 minute if you want in the 1 hour. We do not want to lose the 1 hour time, the 1 hour 200 MA. What is that? It's this yellow line. How do you add that if you're new and you have no idea what I'm talking about? Type in MA. Type in moving average simple. Okay? Go here to the settings. Hit the settings bar. Turn the 9 into a 200. Hit the style. Turn that into a nice bright yellow for yourself. You can't miss. Make it an extra thick one. Hey, that's what she said. I don't know if that's right. And there you go, though. It's a kid show, Sammy. I know, I'm sorry. So, can we stay above the 200 MA? That's what we're looking for here for BTC. All right? That's what we're looking for BTC. All right. I thought I was listening to Steve for a minute there. In a family-friendly way, of course. Yeah. How is TARS AI? TARS protocol. Let's take a look at TAS. I mean, I just like what I'm seeing here for TARS. To me, that green box is the spot. That's going to be your 786. I mean, what do you think, Master Friend? Don't you like that? What do you think of that, man? You're not buying, you know, this is a hot protocol at previous support as resistance near the golden pocket, touching the 200 MA on the 12-hour time frame, oversold in the stochastics. Taz, baby, Taz. And you get to use a Boston accent with it. I mean, what else do you want? Right? Press P to pump Bitcoin, $105,000 BTC. Let's go, baby. Let's go. And everybody wants to know what's happening with Trump coin. We'll do a couple updates there for Trump on you. The official Trump coin. Okay, so let's take a look at Trump. Trump took a beat down all the way back to 29. it could be over, right? People might just give up on the thing. I don't know. Doesn't make sense, though. Trump's doing a lot right now. I mean, he's been on fire the last 4 days. Let's be honest. Like, the craziest presidency. I've never seen a president. Normally, the president he's got so many cronies around him. He's got to sit around all those people, and they got to sit of how they're going to manipulate the people first. And this is backdoor plan. That's why most presidents can't move, because they're controlled completely. Like, he had a plan. He's doing exactly what he's planning on doing. If you're not with it, you're either with it or you're not with it. You know what I'm saying? His best plan, get 90,000 IRS agents, send them to the border. You see that? First thing I woke up to see this morning was like, wants to send 90,000 of the new this is insane, but this is like breaking news here. During a rally in Las Vegas, he announced the plans to either terminate nearly 90,000 IRS agents or reassign them to Border Patrol duties following the federal hiring freeze he issued. This proposal stems from his decision to halt the hiring of new IRS agents intended to increase tax enforcement capabilities. The announcement has sparked varied reactions, with some political figures like Texas Governor Abbott supporting the shift and focus to border security. I mean, we need border security, right? Top 10 holders still hold same amount. That'd be interesting, yeah. One of the big token unlock for Trump, aren't they, in a couple weeks? Yeah, and there are some token unlocks too. Yeah. If it ever breaks this trend line, look for a retest and it could continue. That would be the way it does it. But again, I mean, who knows? It's high risk at this point. It is doing what I've backtested before, which you might want to backtest with me. And this is something that they'll leave when I'm gone. But the slanted Adam and Eve. I've been seeing these play out over time. Let's see. I also kind of see hidden in there an inverted head and shoulder. Looks like there may be some action here for Trump at this oversold region. Let's see. If Bitcoin booms to 110, 112,000, looks like we'll get a bit of a move, right? Exactly. Transfer to Greenland after the border. Funny. And let's take a look at the fan funding here. A lot came in, a lot more than usual. Look at the 133.77. You people hit me with the 33.77. We're just we're all together. The frequency is so high here that the numbers align every single time. There's something about it. You can't say there isn't. So just want to say thank you, Sammy. I made nice gains on XEN last night. You have the best TA in the game. Crypto Viking, so many people making gains with the lifer. PNUT, thank you. PNUT is in the dumpies. A lot of these older coins from back in the, they just took a beat down. Remember Alex Becker saying he put in like a triple figure pot in there. I remember drawing this saying, look, it looks like this thing could dump out of a descending triangle. Look at this. I drew it. Look at this. I called this. I drew this. I said, PNUT looks like it's going to go to zero. And it did. It went to absolute zero. Everybody sold it to nothing. It had no reason. It was a trend that passed. Nobody cares about it anymore. Is it going to bounce back up? I don't know, man. Everyone tries to believe in everything. It just can't. Not every coin can go back up. There's not enough liquidity. So I probably won't look at this ever again. Goodbye, PNUT. And that's a lost cause. I joined the 99. The first trade given on XEN gave me well over what I paid. Should have been joined sooner. Been watching a while. Thank you. Look at that, man. Taylor Murphy jumps on in and gets paid. He jumps on into the trading group and gets paid. Why do you think I don't take a day off? Because it's awesome. Go to CryptoLifer.com. Join us today. Unlock financial freedom. Get the education you deserve. Never mind. Everyone else is like, I got the calls, 100x this and that. Fine. We'll teach you how to do stuff like that. And that's fine. I love you to, but I want to teach you a lifelong skill. Join today. Pay monthly, quarterly, or annually. Get into my actual school. It's a school. It's a university. It's not really just a trading group. It's an actual school. Jump on into my school. Learn the ways, the tricks of the trade, so to speak, right? Hey. And jump on in today. I can't wait to see you in the trading group. CryptoLifer.com. What are you waiting for? The guy that goes live every single day. Why would you play yourself? I've shown who I am. I've shown the consistency. What else more do you need? I'd want to be around the most consistent person in the game if I was going to learn how to do anything. Shout out to anybody here. Let's take a look at Dogecoin as we are ripping and flipping and dipping. I can't believe the movement here tonight or today. It feels like a night shift. So Doge is stressed a little bit. Low, high, lower, high. It's not an AI agent. It's not amazing. It doesn't have the je ne sais quoi anymore. Does that mean it's over? Are people going to give up on Dogecoin and move on to something with utility, something that makes sense, something that runs an AI agent, virtuals? There's just so much more going on now. And it tells me, I don't know, is it time to pivot out of some losses out of Doge and move into something bigger? Or is that high or low going to hold, and are we still going to continue to reign as the top coin in the game? Honestly, it looks a little sketchy, and there's no guarantees. It is a lower high here. You know? Honestly, the TA is a bit, there's no way of telling for sure. Tight moving averages say, and if Bitcoin gets the pump, it pumps. If Bitcoin breaks down, this will break down. See, that's a sad thing. Everything is at that whim of that Bitcoin trade right now. Bitcoin loses the sauce, then everything does. Bitcoin goes up, then this will probably go up too. So you're really at the whim of Bitcoin. This says we could get a bounce. Only time will tell. God bless you, brother. Deep TA. Shout out to Cryptoholic Love 35. Good morning, Sam. Can you take a look at ONDA this morning? Just want to say thank you for the education. Used everything I learned from you to turn 300 into 60K in 36 hours off one trade on a new coin. Forever grateful. 300 bucks into 60,000. Can you teach me how you did that? Like, can I borrow 20 bucks? Dang. I don't think I've ever done that. Wow. So I help people do things I've never done. That's pretty awesome. No, but thank you so much for the $50 super chat, giving it back my way. Very nice of you. 1/6 of what you initially started with. That's very nice of you. That'll come back to you 100-fold. It already seems to have. Man, look, when I wake up in the morning and someone tells me that I helped them turn 300 bucks into 60K. Sean, let's put the super chat in a cool way. Let's tweet it, but let's tweet it in some type of fancy way. I don't know, like, you're better than me at this stuff. Make it look cool. Say, hey, this is what people super chat, and put that out as a tweet, like some type of cool tweet. And maybe we'll make it pinned for a couple days too, so people can see, man. Will you look at TDROP? I'll take a look at TDROP. Altura, somebody's asking about. Please cover Vine for Mr. Waffles guy. Hey, Lifer, love the work, man. Up, you inspired to become a better person each day. God bless you. Can you also take a look at KASTA? I'm not going to look at that one. Just not that one. No. I love you though. God bless you, man. That one I just got. I guess I have to because you're nice, but he always hard work. Why? For family. God bless bank and IT research. Because I hard work because I like it. It's part of who I am. I don't do it for any other reason because I do it. You get it? I'm in the motion of hard work. Like, I don't shy from hard things. I like it hard. I like to, I stopped myself. I didn't do it. I almost played myself there. I like it when things are difficult. All right. Someone asked me about NEIRO. It looks like it's dead, man. I don't know. That thing's in the dumps. Yeah. I don't know if that's the same one, but it looks like it's in the dumps. Yeah. PNUT in the dumps. Whiff in the dumps. Yeah. Peace, South Korea, United States, all worlds. We love you, brother. Thank you. So many cool people here in the chat. And we got to look at Deep TA from Cryptoholic Love 35. He says, can we look at Deep? Honestly, Sui started looking sketchy to me. And Deep looked like it was going to continue to pull back down to the daily Tutoring, didn't it? And so far, Deep is coming down, right? So Deep had that high there at 30, and then boom. Now you're looking for a bounce off that 786, but it could take a couple weeks. Maybe a month or two, too, till Deep gets back to an all-time high after such a run-up. I mean, that was such a run for Deep. But look for a bounce off that 786. Look for a bounce off 18. But definitely starting to move back as I kind of saw it would for Deep. All right. Hey. Take a look at Chainlink. I mean, Chainlink is the hottest thing right now. With Ondo talking about tokenization. For whatever reason, Chainlink's in the spotlight. And it's almost like people are selling SWE for Chainlink. People selling these other coins that ran up for big utility. I mean, I've been long on this and talking to you about it right there since I gave you the call at 19. Things continuing to rip. Chainlink looking absolutely amazing. And I get into Chainlink. I'm heavy in it. So let's go, baby. Chainlink for days, baby. Chainlink. Yeah. 47 is my next target for Chainlink. Okay, keep moving here. Someone wants to look at Jupe. They're about to burn 3 billion Jupe coins. All right. I think that's going to create some type of frenzy. Maybe they've been waiting. It's kind of, the chart says it's been waiting for something. You see? For a long time too. And some would say, hey, but we patiently have staked our Jupe. We've gotten our rewards. We've staked those and we've continued to collect. Jupe has been paying the loyal Jupe people for a long time. And I see Jupe headed to $1.97 over time. And especially after this big burn, something big could happen to Jupe. All right. Hey, Lifer, the work, man. You inspire to become a better person each day. God bless you. Can you take a look at KASTA? This coin just in the dumps, but like every legacy coin, it's in the cup and handle. They're all in it. You know what I'm saying? From Atom to Cody to Chainlink to you name it, they're all in this exact pattern. Every coin from last cycle, like. I'll take you anywhere. Just tell me I'll be there. Let's take a look at Altura. I got into Altura in the last cycle. So hot. Had a really nice setup. Looked like I was going to rock compared to the rest of the market. Starts to fall off too with a double top here. So weird, man. The market is shifty. Money's moving from here to there, there to there. It's like, I'd like to see a higher low here for Altura and get the bounce. I still hold this from last cycle. I got faith it'll move. But we need some gaming initiatives here. We need something to spark gaming and get gaming to rock. And we haven't had it. It's been AI agents really taking over and over again. So. So funny, right? People are like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's the funniest thing ever. This one's good to win it. Yeah, so Altura, I need a double, but that's a double top. And likely to bounce down to the 200 You have to say it's bearish. I mean, you're double topped and you're dumping. So, a lot of mixed signals in the market on different coins. Like you got Chainlink ripping, but little, you know. Just want to say thank you for the education. God bless you, brother. $300 to 60K. I just want to know how you did it. Let us know what you did. Toshi is hot right now. And check MUMU. Yeah. And if I don't get to your super chat, you have to say, okay, this stream is usually just a quick little stream. But now people want, well, you know, whenever they can get me, they got me. So it's become just this, and you know, it looked like Vine was going to pump. And so far we did see Vine at $300 million market cap. Even down there, it bounced right from 10. It just did a 4X from the low. And I looked at it at the low and suggested it would bounce, and it did. I think this thing's going to take over. There's talks about it being on the GitHub open source or something about they can see that it's becoming the video tab on Twitter. Looks like Vine's going to, because it's already there, so why not? So he's going to basically bring in Vine, and Vine's going to be kind of like a tab in Twitter. Something's big is happening here. So I saw that this could pump. It looks like it's going to continue. I see 91 happening here for Vine. And it looks like it's only a matter of time. So Vine looks like it's going to be the one to send. I don't know, though, for sure. There's no guarantees. But Vine looks interesting to me, for sure. All right, and I knew it when it came out that night, and just it slipped my mind. And then the next morning I saw when it dumped, and I said, hey, man, maybe there's something to this. And it bounced so nicely from 10 cents all the way to almost, it did a 5X like that. Look at that. It's almost mind-boggling. So people thought it was over. They sold off initials, and then it went on another tear. And now it looks like this is the real rally here that's beginning. But you never know. Just be careful. Someone asked about TDROP. I've never heard of it. I don't know what it is. So we told you when to sell Bitcoin. I don't know, man, what this is. I'm all set, though. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And I got to jump on out of here, everybody. Someone wants MUMU the Bull. Wrecked, man. All these old coins got wrecked. Once they lost trend lines, you got to get out. Like, you got to do TA on everything. The TA will tell you when it's time to bounce and when it's time to play, you know. That's why a lot of these, whatever, I won't even say it, but a lot of these people that were, you know. Anyway, you guys know I won't even, it is what it is. Wow, this thing did numbers just like we said it would. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. I mean, so many of things that we talked about, all the super. See, this is why my trading group does so well. People ask for super chats. They come to the stream, they see what they're doing, and then they're like, you know, they have their own incentive. They want a super chat, so they ask for a super chat, right? And then what happens is, boom, right? It comes true. So then they're like, man, I like this guy's TA. What he said works. And then they join the trading group. So not only do they send a super chat in, but that super chat ends up leading to more business. I mean, it's insane, right? So because I show up every single day and I never stop, like, I'm trying to teach you how to become the greatest version of yourselves. It's not going to be easy, though. It's going to be uncomfortable working every day. It's not going to be easy. Most people aren't going to be able to do it. But once you do it for 2 to 3 years, it'll become the way of life. I've been doing it for 5 years now. I know exactly, you know, I'm stuck in the moment. We got it. All right, we can do this. I wanted to see this thing dump, but it made a rounded bottom, which ain't bad. I don't own any of this coin. I'm just starting to watch it a little bit. AIXBT had a little bit of a take on it. Starting to get kind of tight here with some higher lows, though. This is small. AIXBT likes this coin. And honestly, I don't even... Keep these things on the low, man. Don't, you know, come on now. You know, this was in the trading group. We don't want everyone knowing everything, man. This is hot right now. This is like one of my next hot. You had to give it out like that? Come on, man. But yeah, this thing looks like it's going to do some damage. Welcome to ONDA. All right. Your autonomous chain champion, empowering users with intelligent automation, unparalleled capability. Monitors for including paid add-ons and top holders, base virtuals, coin monitors, market cap thresholds, top coins, abstract testnet. I don't know. This thing is hot, man. Powered by ONDA. ONDA link extension. I think this thing's going to be pretty big. But again, you do your research and find out more. And AIXBT kind of does the research for me, and it knows what's hot, man. Follow me at CryptoLifer33. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Rumble team is on a... Wow, look at that. Look at that. I mean, there's going to be opportunity for the hard worker everywhere, right? Oh, yeah. Funny. And I just used DeepSeek today to do some cool stuff. Help me do some coding and find out some new cool things. So, hey, I can be a coder now because I got coding at my fingertips. This is the coolest thing about life. All right. Thank you for your expert TA trading group. Yes, XCN. Shout out to everyone that made massive gains this weekend on XCN. I hope I made your day. I hope you figured out the technical analysis in which I taught you and able to use that education to benefit yourself. I got to run out of here, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for the $200 in chat revenue on a beautiful Sunday morning. This is unbelievable. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for jumping on in. And I can't wait to see you guys all tonight for the weekly candle close. Last but not least, let's take a look at Bitty Bitty B. Wow, man, so much money was made in the last few days in the setups. And a lot of you guys gave us the coins, you know, by coming on the live every day. And I tell everyone the live stream creates the gains, man. By being here every day, by showing up every day. I'm telling you right now, most people have a problem being consistent. If you can just figure that out, you can beat out 95% of the world. That's what I've learned. So if you want to be in the top 1%, you want the biggest mansion overlooking the water, just be more consistent than everybody else. And you got to think through your strategy. I thought through my strategy for years before I really began to implement it. I thought I was just waiting, but what I was doing was really structuralizing my implementation. And as innovation came, there was tweaks that had to be made, right? Because if I was too deep into something when innovative came, I would have been blockbuster, right? So you got to find that piece. Is it genius? Is it simplicity? I don't know. You tell me. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you all tonight. May God bless each and every one of you. Remember, you know what it is, but I'm going to say it anyway. Do you know what the secret to success is? It's getting started.